What is going on, guys? It's Wheelie and welcome to the first video of the KCL team build. That is right, you guys. We are starting a new series here on the channel. Yo, you guys, I am so excited. You guys don't know how excited I am. Finally doing a little bit of competitive Pokemon. You guys, I don't understand. This is something different. This is new to me. I don't play Pokemon too competitively, but I want to start getting used to it so I can start doing it in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And why not start with a league? If you guys don't know, KCL is the Kanto Championship League. It's where basically you can use any Pokemon. The only thing is you have to name yourself from a Kanto city. And I am your coach of the Cerulean City Suicunes. Oh man, you guys, it's so excited. The draft was last Sunday, this past Sunday. I'm about to show you the team, and we're gonna prepare for our first opponent. Oddly enough, the actual match is today. I'm pretty nervous, you guys. Nervous of my first competitive match. Also, do not expect too much from my team. Also, don't expect too much from me. Like I said, I am not a very experienced competitive battler. I'm gonna learn. My hope, my goal is not to be too negative in the records. It is 16 matches we have to play, so in those 16, I do not want to get more than 10 loses. That is my goal. I know that is a pretty low goal, pretty bad goal, and having to not get loses instead of getting wins. So if I had a goal, make a goal for wins, I want 9 wins. That's a pretty big number for a guy that doesn't play Pokemon competitively. Of course, I'm gonna give it my all. Not every match is gonna be perfect. I could get swept here and there, but as long as I am growing and learning, that is the main objective here. So enough chattering. We're gonna see the actual team, you guys, the team that I drafted. So let's get to it, you guys. All right, you guys. So this is our team, the Cerulean City Suicunes. Before I, go through the team, I'm gonna let you know what happened during the draft. We drafted OU, UU, NU, and then PU down. I might get this wrong, you guys, but we went in order. And another rule is we were only allowed to have 1 Mega on the team. I was very upset after my main Mega was drafted, so I went down a round before I got my Mega. And this team's pretty random. I'm not gonna lie. I made some teams, but my teams had to be altered each time my Pokemon that I wanted to draft got taken before me. But it's okay, guys. We're gonna make what we got. But anyways, you guys, explaining our team first. In the OU, my first pick was Tyranitar. All right, you guys. Now, before you guys go, what? Tyranitar was not my main first pick. It was a pick I wanted, but it wasn't my main pick. My main pick was Mega Gardevoir, and I was about 2 picks away from getting the Mega Gardevoir, and it was taken. And I was like, dang. So I went with what's next that I really wanted. After that, we got the Dragonite. I already know that they're both powerhouses. But I needed something to hit because of course I could set up with Steelix or Uxie, you guys see here, or Uxie, however you say it. I was going to use Tyranitar as my defensive Stealth Rocks Pokemon. Of course, if we don't bring Dragonite, he could also be my offensive guy. But that was my main set. I was like, okay, I need something that can hit like really hard, okay? And I was like, Dragonite is my best pick. Our third pick in OU, this by the time I got to my third pick, you guys, I was my list of Pokemon I wanted were mainly gone, and he was left like he was there. He was there. So I drafted Gengar, you guys. You guys know I have some experience with Gengar. That's why I took him. If you don't know Pixelmon, I use Gengar, and I think I could run, some Destiny Bond set, or some offensive powerhouse set. It just depends who we're gonna face each week. But next up in our our first main pick when we got a chance, you guys, was Suicune, our mascot. You guys are probably saying, "Gotta take what you could get." I had the second pick in this round, and I said, you know what? I love Suicune. I have some ideas to go with Suicune, so we also needed someone that could potentially do statuses to the opponent. Because we need someone that's gonna go and inflict status to them. So this was the reason why I got Suicune. Next up, we had Florges. Now, Florges is mainly going to be used for a special defensive wall and healing statuses. You guys know aromatherapy is going to be really, really important. Also, Moonblast. If you put it offensively, Moonblast is going to hurt Dragon type Pokemon. So we got some potential help here with the Florges. And finally, our final pick in UU was our Mega. I had to get a Mega. It was either between Mega Blastoise and Mega Steelix, but you guys heard my Discord. Steelix, I needed something to take out Fairy types because Fairy types are going off the board. I was like, I need something to help me with that. Mega Steelix, we got the defense, we got the attack, I was like, okay, this is our guy. So I drafted Mega Steelix. Following here, this is where it goes a little downhill. Pokemon that I wanted were being taken, and I honestly didn't know how to, go to what I originally had in my team that I wanted. So I heard something weird, guys. But I'm back here, guys. So our first pick was Electros. I was thinking of someone with high special attack. That's why Electros. We could also do Volt Switch. We could also got water. Potentially get water if we can't bring Suicune. So that's why I got the Electros. Next up we have Jolteon, and that's just for pure speed and special attack, you guys. We could always bring in Ice. Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power is good with this guy, and just to outspeed a Mon that we want to hit. And finally, Uxie. By the time I had the very last pick in this round, by the time we got it, there was not much Mons left, and this guy was probably the best one out of the pick. So I picked him. Fairy again. We can't bring Florges. We have this guy here, or we can't bring Steelix. We have this guy to take out the opponent. It's gonna be interesting. I've never worked with this Pokemon, so how we're gonna use it, it's beyond me. But we are going to put a set for this guy, you guys. And our final three picks, you guys, we have Dusknoir. Funny thing is, he actually was on my pick as a backup plan. I wanted to get Mega Slowbro, you guys. There was another Mega I wanted, but of course it got chose early, so I was like, damn. I needed a Trick Room Pokemon. Dusknoir is the next best Trick Room Pokemon with some bulk in it. As you guys see, a lot of my Pokemon are pretty slow, except for the Jolteon. The Jolteon and the Gengar, of course. We can make potentially a very, bulky defensive Dragonite and still hit hard. We could have a full HP, full special defensive first defense Suicune. Steelix is already slow, so Trick Room is going to work so well. You can see on our final pick, I'll explain that a little later. But the Trick Room is going to work a lot in our team, and that's why I had to have a Pokemon that's really good on having a Trick Room set. Of course, you could also do Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, so he's very, very bulky. Next up, this pick I had to have, it was McMortar. I needed a fire type on my team. Of course, we could put a hidden power fire on Jolteon, but that's gonna waste a move that we could have put on him. So I needed a fire type because Florges is bad at fire. Uxie I think is bad at fire. Steelix of course is has a disadvantage on the fire type. And we just needed a fire type on the squad. And this guy is very, very versatile. He could learn a lot of special attack moves, Shadow Ball. I think he could get Focus Blast. Uh, then of course the fire moves, the electric. He can also learn electric moves if I'm not mistaken. So he's very, very versatile, and again comes in handy with the Trick Room if we put a lot of EVs into his HP and his special attack, and then hope the best that we get Trick Room up so he can outspeed the opponent because he's not that fast unless you invest in speed. And our final Pokemon, this guy was interesting. I've never worked with this Pokemon. Actually, the only reason why I got it is because it reminded me when I was in watching Pokemon anime trying to catch up, and it was Buffalon, you guys, and Tauros was taken, so I was like, I gotta go to the next best Ox, and that was Buffalon, and mainly because of grass types, you guys. We got the electric, and I know that, but we have a lot of Pokemon weak to grass, and so Buffalon with the Sap Sipper is going to be really, really handy. Again, another Pokemon great for Trick Room because he's not that fast, but he's got a lot of attack. So how we work this guy in is going to be interesting. But yeah, you guys, that is why I got him, just for something out of the ordinary, something interesting to bring to the squad. And that is our team, you guys. I know this video is going to be really long because we have to introduce the squad and we need to make a team for our battle today. That being said, we do need to make a team for our battle. So let's look at our opponent that we will be facing week 1, you guys. Alright, you guys, I'm getting pen and paper. I want to write this down. We got a very difficult task ahead of us already for week 1, you guys. You see the team we are versus the Ecruteak Entei, and on your left, I don't think that's Kanto. So I just noticed that. You guys, I'm not sure. I know the rules, they had to add Kanto names. I'm not sure if that was 100% sure. So you guys are waiting. That's not Kanto. I'm sorry, you guys. But we're not here for the name. We are here for what we are facing. And as you guys can see, let me write down the names. We have Mega Lopunny. We have a Thundurus. Is that Thundurus or Landorus? Oh man, we'll look that up. Thundurus at the moment, I think it is. We have, and you guys remember that, I think that's Incarnate, or I'm not sure, you guys. But we will look into it when we get to team build. We have Volcarnia. God, I can never say this guy's name. We have a Dragon. Oh man, I forgot his name. I know what it is, you guys. When we get there, I'm just gonna put Dragon. We'll look it up and Showdown. We have a Sylveon. This is gonna hit fairies types really hard. I can see that, but he's gonna also be very bulky. Of course, he's coming in, hitting us in the face with the Sigilyph that you guys don't know is one of the Pokemon we are doing in our series in Pixelmon. And we have a Hitmontop, which I won't be surprised if it's like eject button Hitmontop. We also have, what in the world is this Pokemon? I'm gonna have to look it up, you guys. I don't know some of the legendaries that came out in later gens, so I'm sorry, but we do have a Tangela and a Shedinja, which, Wide Guard is gonna be a total mess, but that's why we have our Magmortar to take it out. But yeah, you guys, that is the squad that we are facing. Very dangerous. Like I said, this is gonna be, I don't have anybody. I could ask someone to help me team build, but we're gonna go off and try to go on our own here to hopefully get a good squad together. So let's get to the team build, you guys. All right, you guys. So we got this team that we're facing. Let me get the. Let's go to here. We're gonna go to OU. Let's see here. Add Pokemon. Oh man. Mesprit. There we go. Mesprit. And that is Mesprit is a psychic type with levitate. So very indeed, and we also need dragon type. The name of this guy, Hydreigon. Hydreigon. Okay, and it's Dark Dragon. All right, so we got Mega Lopunny. We got a Thundurus. Let me look that up. Thundurus, yeah, regular Thundurus. So, and that's Prankster. Oh boy, what is Prankster again? That's great. That's great. We can also run into Defiant Thundurus, but it is a electric flying. Um, so we see an ice disadvantage there. We see an ice disadvantage in Hydreigon. Sylveon is a fairy type. We see a steel disadvantage. I'm looking down. We need a fire type. Psychic, we need a dark type. Alright, you guys. So, and then Shed Ninja. I know indirect damage, so flamethrower is gonna be something. So we got the team, you guys. All right, we got Hydreigon. We're gonna look at our Pokemon first, and we got the Suicune, we got the Justineor, we got the. So let's see here, you guys. You guys are probably saying, "Hurry up!" Our first Pokemon we're gonna bring. We gotta know he's got the fire weaknesses to 2 Pokemon. This also has a ghost weakness and a steel weakness. So our first Pokemon that I think is gonna work good, you guys, is our Mortar. How we're gonna run this thing? We're gonna want special attack, you guys. The question is, how we're gonna? Do we go with the choice specs? I think we're gonna go with the choice specs, you guys. We want him to hit hard. We got two good abilities here, you guys. I'm gonna go with the Vital Spirit, just in case they try to put us to sleep. You guys know that sleep calls, they're only allowed to put one to sleep, but hey, we want to make sure that we do not fall asleep. Now, for the move set, we do have to put a fire move on this guy, and I think Flamethrower is gonna actually. Do we put the Fire Blast? The question is, we have a lower chance accuracy. We're gonna go for the better. Oh man, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna go for the power. We're gonna go for the Fire Blast. It's lower accuracy, but we want to hit. And then, of course, we're gonna need the Shadow Ball. If I'm not mistaken, he can learn it. Oh, he can't. It was my understanding he can. Boy, I need to learn the moves. That's okay. We'll go with the Psychic, because we do not have any Pokemon that can learn Psychic besides our Suicune and I think our Uxie, but we're gonna save that one for different. So we're gonna go for Psychic, you guys. Next up, of course, we're gonna go for the Thunderbolt. We have Cloyster. No, Thunderous won't. Volcarion is another one, and Sigilyph is another Pokemon that we need to hit. So the Thunderbolt, and finally our final one. Do we go? No, we can't go for Rest. We can't have Lava Plume. We're gonna go for the Focus Blast, you guys. We need a fighting. No. Yeah, Focus Blast. Oh no, we don't want that. We want Focus Blast for the Mega Lopunny if we get to go first. This is where we're gonna go, and we're gonna go, like I said, power with some HP. And the reason why we're gonna do that, we're gonna bring Dust Nor. We're gonna run our Trick Room set, you guys. So we're gonna invest the rest in special defense. We want the attack, special attack. We don't need attack. So that is our first Pokemon down, you guys. Again, you guys, I'm sorry. You guys are probably going, no, no, no. Let me know. Comment down below. What are some different ways you recommend me running my Pokemon to the competitive team that we're versus. It's going to be interesting. I want to know what you guys think. But that is our first one down. Now, obviously, because of we want to go first, we're going to bring in Dusk Noir. And you guys already see this guy's going to be very, very bulky. We're going to go for the leftover. Yeah, we'll go for leftovers. We'll go with leftovers. And we're going to go Frisk. So we can know what is the item our opponent is holding. First off, you guys, we're going to need the Trick Room. Okay, Trick Room. Do we go for the Trick? Do I go for... I think we're going to go for the Pain Split. In case we lower up, you guys, gain some health. Even though we do... I am going to go for the Protect. Do we go for the attack? We're going to go for Shadow Sneak for the priority. And something... We're going to go for Taunt, you guys. He's going to be our bulky guy, you guys. Because Shadow Sneak is just for priority stab. Our main objective here is for the Trick Room. We're going to go for Tech to see what they do. But here is just where we want, you guys. We're going to bring in Special Defense because we know that they're going to come and get us. And, of course, we need the bulk. And we'll put 4 on defense. Actually, yeah, 4 on defense. He has a decent enough attack already. We want to give him all we can to survive and take away the special attack that we are not using. So there's the specially defensive Pokemon that we're bringing, you guys. We got the Careful Nature, and this is all just to set up Trick Room. Shadow Sneak is just for priority. And Taunt is to stop our opponent from setting up. We want to make sure that they don't get their sweep on. Okay, now this is where I do not know where we're going to go, you guys. We have something for the Cloyster, the Registeel. We have something for the Sigilyph, Hitmontop. We have Tangela. So we want to make sure we got a Pokemon that could, whatever they bring, we know that could take out. I think this is the perfect chance to bring the Suicune. Suicune is going to be our main objective here, to survive, not survive, but to help set up some statuses. There we go, you guys. Man. And we're going to go leftovers again. Just to survive, we'll go with Pressure. Now, this is where we get interesting, you guys. I know that we're going to run Toxic. It's what's next that we want. Do we have to put Signal? We are definitely going to put the Scald. We want to get a chance to burn. I'm not scared of physical damage, you guys, because I don't think this is where... Oh, man, you guys. Do we Roar? I think we should get Roar, you guys. Want to switch him out. This is going to be one weird set, you guys. a very, very weird set that we're gonna run here. What we got here? We don't want to slow them down because our main objective is to be faster than them. Do I run the Miracle set? Oh, do we go? We're gonna go for Whirlpool, you guys. We wanna. Do we want to trap him in or do we want to keep him out? I think we're gonna trap him in, you guys. This is gonna be a very weird set. You guys are gonna see why I'm saying this. And then, where do we go from here, you guys? Heal? No, we want to confuse them, you guys. A way to confuse them. No, we're gonna go up here. I think we're gonna set up the Calm Mind, so we get our defense up, you guys. A very weird set. We're gonna hold them in with Whirlpool, Toxic, and just hope that they don't out hit us. Of course, this is gonna be our very bulky Pokemon. We're gonna go for the defense here, and for special attack. And I think we're gonna want this to go up and this to go down. So there is our Suicune, you guys. Sorry that I'm not talking a lot because I really have to think of what I want to do. This is a very, very set that no one's going to use. But I think that it's going to help us. We could set up some rocks and then set them up. But we're going to see, you guys. So we got 3 down, you guys. We need 3 more to go. And what's scaring me right now is the weakness we have to. We got the psychic, water, fire. Actually, I think we're pretty good right now. We can use something for ice type, but right now my main thing is the thunderous and mega Lopunny. We got electric, flying. Is this the time? I think that we're gonna bring Electros. Electros is gonna be. I just noticed we do not have a ice move. I think Electros is gonna be our guy here, you guys, because Electros is gonna be able to hit hard. Do we put the choice scarf? No, we're gonna put another choice specs, you guys. You're probably gonna get. No way, I'm using the same thing. Levitate. This is where we're gonna get our moves, you guys. We could either go attack or special attack. We already have 3 special attacks, so I think we need to really, well, we're gonna really have to scare them. We're gonna go U-turn. That means we're gonna change this, you guys. We're gonna make this choice bandit. Very crazy set, you guys. U-turn. Do we go for we do have a psychic. But actually, no, you guys, we don't go for crunch, but we do go for the, no, we don't want fire punch. Do we go for the super fang? I think we are gonna actually rock slide. We're gonna need the rock slide for our Mon. We're not gonna bring Dragonite this time because I don't see a good reason why we need to bring a Dragonite. So we don't. Looking at the team we have, I don't think that's gonna be good. Definitely knock off. And our final move set, you guys. We'll go for super. Super power for the Mega Lopunny. Very weird set that's probably not gonna win, but I am okay with it. Definitely okay with it, and this goes along with our Trick Room, you guys, because we don't need that enough. If we don't set up Trick Room, we are gonna be so screwed, you guys. So screwed. But I'm okay with it. I am definitely okay with that. But we got our main attacker. We have our special attacker over here. Our next up is we're gonna have to set up uh, rocks and all that. And I can go with Tyranitar here, but I want to see what Uxie brings to the table, you guys. Before we go with it, I'm gonna go with the citrus berry for at the moment. Levitate. Alright, so what do we have here? It's very defensive, we can see that. We can always bring ice. Question is, oh, we can. Okay. I think Uxie is going to be our main starting, you guys. So we're going to have these stealth rocks. Stealth rocks. We have toxic. Ooh, do we bring trick? Then we'll bring trick and thunder wave. And our final one, you guys, we're going to go for the hidden power ice. That being said, we're going to change our item because we're going to give him an item that we don't want. Ooh, I think we're about to change something while we're here, you guys. But let me know something you guys have a different set here. I'm trying to think of something that we want to give them. We're going to give him laggy tail. What about that, you guys? How about that? Something weird. Something they don't expect. Because we need to give them something they do not expect. Well, we're going to go for Toxic Orb, you guys. That's going to help us with the trick. Hopefully we go first. Actually, we're going to make sure we go first. No, we're not. But we have special defensive, you guys. Which one do we go for? We're going to go for this one. Could we go for the... No, we're going to go for this one, you guys. And add 4 to our defense. Plus here, we don't need attack. So we have the guy that's opening the team off, you guys. Very interested team, you guys. That is our final... actually, no, we have one more. Man, I was going to go in unprepared, you guys. So we have right now Mag Mortar for our not dragon, Registeel, Cloyster, Volcarion. We can hit Sigilyph. If he brings Sigilyph, Hitmontop. We also know we're going to take out the Tangela. So we got half of his team set with this guy. Dusknoir is mainly going to use, as he hit my dog. Hey. Dusknoir is mainly going to use for the Trick Room because half of our mons are slow. And this is where our Pokemon team has to, well, what's going to rely on is the Trick Room. The Trick Room is our main thing for it. So our final Pokemon, you guys, I'm not going to bring in the Jolteon all out on this guy. But yeah, you guys, that is our team. The team we are bringing to face the Ekrituk Entei. Let me know down below if you know anything different you think I should try. Again, I'm going to improve as time goes by. Actually, while we're here, you guys, I do want to make a change. Where goes the S? Like, again, this guy's going to be very, very different. The Grip Claw. There you go, you guys. And this is to trap them in. To get that poison, the toxic poison going off. And just keep them in. Don't switch out. This is going to be really helpful. They have a weakness against us. So, it's something, you guys. We're going to give it our best. As always, you guys, like I said, if you have any suggestions of what I could have done different, let me know in the comment section below. This is going to be absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. But that's going to end the video today. Wish me luck. The match is in about 40 minutes. I'm going to give it my all. Guys, pass on the good mojo by hitting the like button. That's going to be so appreciated. Hit the like button. The match will be uploaded Thursday. You guys are going to see the match in its entirety. That match is going to be really long because I am going to go as slow as I can to think every move through and what we're going to do. I hope that this team works out. At least we get half his team. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys had an awesome day. This is Willie rolling out. Peace.